Well, tonight we have new Fox polling about the administration's enforcement efforts and the U.S. economy as President Trump begins the second year of his second term. Fox News chief political analyst Brit Hume joins us now. Brit, good evening. Looking at these polls, first on that issue we just heard about, ICE efforts to deport illegal immigrants. If we ask folks out there, too aggressive, 59%, not aggressive enough, 17%, about right, 24%. That tracks with other polls that we've seen in recent days surrounding a lot of this video that obviously has come out, and there's all kinds of people weighing in on all sides.
Yeah, Brett, I think that's right. It does track with the other polls, and it suggests that while the administration is within its limits, its legal limits in this immigration crackdown and the dragnet that's going on, particularly out in Minnesota, it has hit its political limits. And the Republic's response to what it is seeing on its TV screens and reading about in publications and so forth suggests that people, they want the border closed, they want criminal illegals rounded up, but they see these scenes in the street, particularly the two killings in Minnesota, and they see people who seem otherwise innocent, although they may be here illegally, rounded up. They don't like that. We have a compassionate people, and even illegal immigrants are not beyond the scope of that compassion. And I think the administration is being seen as having gone too far on this, and the polls certainly suggest that. Yeah,
some of the criticism has been sanctuary states, sanctuary cities. President Trump went to Truth Social this morning saying, surprisingly, Mayor Jacob Frey just stated that Minneapolis does not and will not enforce federal immigration laws. This is after having had a very good conversation with him. Could somebody in his inner sanctum please explain that this statement is a very serious violation of the law and that he is playing with fire? To which the mayor responded, the job of our police is to keep people safe, not to enforce federal immigration laws. I want them preventing homicides, not hunting down a working dad who contributes to MPLS and is from Ecuador. He says it's similar policy to your guy Rudy in New York City. If you look at our polls, it's an even split, Brett, about requiring local governments to cooperate with ICE, but there is some thought out there about how states and localities deal with this.
Yeah, I think that's right. Brett, I think these two people, the president and the mayor, are kind of talking past each other because the Mayor Frey and his police department are not being asked to enforce federal immigration law. That's what those ICE agents and Border Patrol agents are doing. That's their job. It is not, however, I think, unreasonable to ask that the local police prevent those agents who are enforcing the law from being harassed, intimidated, blocked, and interfered with as they're doing that. And Frey hasn't ever quite said he wouldn't do that. Now, this question of the release of the prisoners from the jails is another matter. He seems unwilling to do that. But I wonder if while Tom Homan's out there, he may not be able to work that out. We'll have to see. But the administration is looking for a way out of the controversy here. And it may be that the mayor and the governor out there will see that that's what they want to do, too.
Yeah, one quick one on the U.S. economy. We hear from the administration about the growth and the potential growth in Q1, Q2, and what they see on the horizon. We asked, are you better off financially than a year ago? Better, 24%, worse, 39%, same, 36%. It is what we've talked about numerous times about feeling where the economy is and what that means for people at home.
Yeah, as we look ahead to the midterms, Brett, people are going to be judging this election and the president's continuing standing on the basis of how well they feel the economy is going. There are signs, and some experts say that we're going to have a booming economy this coming year or this rest of this year, and certainly the administration certainly needs that because while the stock market is high and employment is relatively high, people do not feel good about this economy. This poll suggests that, and they haven't for some time, and it's not so far getting any better for them, which would be very dangerous for the Republicans in the midterm elections.
Yeah, which is why we're seeing the president in Iowa and probably a lot of other states before the midterms. Britt, as always.
Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.